Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. In the last episode, we went down the sun path of Moonflower Palace, and we stopped at a dead end and got a specific item. It is the Flower of the Sun. I'm still confused as to what this does right now, because I've looked it up and I don't think it mentions the item in particular. Or if it has, I've just flat out ignored it or didn't see it. So, get down. But in this episode, we're actually going to go down the moon path. Because one thing I did look up when preparing for this episode is there's going to be a lot of symmetry when it comes to the georama of this place. And I mean a lot of symmetry. Not only that, the conditions are going to be blocked because you have to use the paintings like I thought. Does it suck? Yes. But it is what it is. Get out of here. Can't believe I have to do this without healing. Well, don't necessarily need to, but it definitely helps. Especially if you're getting all the medals. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. What do I talk about? I mean, I don't know. I've got a friend that I tried getting into this game with. I don't know if he's going to ever fully get into it, because I think he stopped around chapter 2?
Which shall it be?
I mean, if it's not for him, it's not for him, and I'm not gonna force him.
Very good.
Good God, thank you for the keys. 4 of them. Oh, thank God, I don't want to deal with those treasure chests. I don't like dealing with those chests. Which one is the moon one? Because I already did sun. Are you sun? You are in fact sun, so I'm just going to take this treasure chest and move on. I don't need this one. And that is chill element 11. Okay. Also, when it comes to the georama of this place, apparently you cannot make in excess. The game forcibly prevents you from making more than what's needed. Which is honestly kind of a good thing, because that means you don't have to waste materials. Come on, shoot at me. Thank you. Thank you. Get out of here. I don't need your shit. Ooh. Nope. Get out of here. Stone. Okay, throwing item. That's fine. Get out of here. I could have just done a finisher on that thing, but oh well. Let's see, what do I still need? I still need Flame, Chill, and Smash. Do I have enough? Technically, yes. Technically. So might as well get it over and done with, right? I am so glad I got those keys. I am so glad. I don't like dealing with those ones. Okay, I still need 33 on Flame, I think. Yeah. Come on. Out of here, man. That matter with you. Jeez. Treasure chest, are you gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna take care of the rat first. God, I love that damage. Hi. I see you over there. Come on. I want to get the maximum number. Got it. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? It works. Because now every weapon gets it. Also, I should probably work on one of the other weapons for Monica, because I know at least one of them goes down to the ultimate weapon. Although, even if it's not necessary. But, like, what I have now is fine. Yeah, come on. Oh, God! Nope, I gotta switch. I gotta switch. I gotta switch. I gotta switch. If I want... Okay. God, I hate that. And I think Resurrection Powder counts as a heal, so I can't do that either. You are the second one this floor.
Which shall it be?
Yellow, because I went red last time.
Here you are.
I am perfectly fine with the gunpowder. Come on. Really? I'm really not going to have much of a choice, am I? I don't have a choice. I have to skip it because this thing wants to be a pain in my ass. I hate that. I guess it doesn't matter now, so... Come on, Monica. Nope. Come on. Really? Well, it doesn't matter anyway because I already failed the challenge anyhow. God, that's so bloody frustrating. Do I have any skill? I don't think I do. I have 8 skill. You know what? Let's go for it. $90. I don't think that's enough. No, I knew it wouldn't be. Alright, so I still need Flame and Smash. So let's go Smash. One of these days. There. Also, I have like almost 12,000 gold. Gilda, whatever you want to call it. I should really use that. It's like... Why? Ooh. Really? Get out of here. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to occur. Jeez. Sugarcane. Nope. Get out of here. And you had a poison apple on you. Huh. I think one of the biggest benefits this game has had over, like, say, other games or, like, say, roguelikes is that the enemies actually have drops that benefit you in some way, shape, or form. And you can kind of see just the lack of how random it is. Because, like, take the dragons in Chapter 3. They drop the stamina drinks, which boosts your attack power. And you can farm that. likewise, there are other enemies that do the same thing. They drop that item and you can use it.
Looks like we got them all.
And if you can reliably farm it, go right on ahead and farm it. Make yourself just that much more powerful. Also, that right there. Of course I would get you at the last minute. You know what? I'm gonna go for this. I think I got this one already. I want to say I did. But I might as well, because you can do these multiple times and get a repeating reward. Also, I think hitting there should do it. Well, that sucked. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to occur still. The fact that it was the same color worked against me, honestly. I still could have done it. But you kind of have to do it in, like, either a single shot for that kind of distance, or pray that the ball doesn't fuck your shot over. Alright. We are now going down the moon path. Because there are still things we need to get. Where? Am I missing something here? Where did... There it goes. Oh my god. Oh, right, because I forgot I did the sea dragon crystals to the fullest amount. Okay. Oh god. It's gonna be one of those kinds of days for me, isn't it? Yeah, I already did Svita. Okay. So that would have gotten me a repeat clear. Or rather, a repeat reward. Alright. Missing gem dealer. Something tells me the enemies here are probably going to have something to do with that. Angel? Angel. And it's fully restore the health. Hi, Mimic. Hi. Hi. How are you? Come on. Yeah, it's the golems. Okay. 3 shot him. And the statues, apparently. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, the Guardia is still frickin' hurt. Nope. Hang on. You know what? Finish you off with the gun, why not? Not gonna be able to do the same to the golem, but... 18 points of bloody damage, jeez. Even on a defense, that's rough. Nope. Nope. No. Come on. Kind of want to get this going. Not like it's giving me much, considering everything. Oh, also, I need to start throwing these because I need fuel. Unless these things are now just here for... Oh. Ride pod fuel, thank God. Oh, I needed that. Refuel the ride pod. Because in the last episode, I completely destroyed my ride pod. There we go. Oh, there's another one here? Or was it? Oh, it was that audio glitch, okay. You know what, I'm perfectly fine with that. Magic crystal, first off. Okay. That's... Alright, well, I see how this is gonna go. Max, I guess it's gonna be your time to shine. Ow! Okay. I get that we both did it. Ooh, they also dropped stamina drink, speaking of. But yeah, when it comes to enemy drops, yeah, there's a chance of them. And they don't drop the same items, or maybe they do, depending. But they're all useful in some way. Some drop the crystals, some drop elements, some drop throwing items. Everything that they drop is of use in some way, shape, or form. And you should definitely take advantage of it. When it comes to Georama, though, and this is going to be my biggest complaint about this chapter, the Georama sucks because it doesn't tell you what you need to do. You have to be able to figure it out, and if you're going in blind, you're not going to know to look at the pictures. There's our map. Life element. So what would you do then? Experiment? Maybe. But at some point, if you're getting all of the Georama, you would have to wonder, what am I supposed to do with all this? And maybe then figure out, hey, these paintings look like they would be part of this place's past. Maybe I should try and recreate that. I mean, I guess in some aspect I can understand what they were going for, but at the same time, it's like, maybe just make it a little bit more straightforward to help people, because not everyone is going to be able to fucking figure this shit out. I got lucky in figuring it out by looking. Get out of here. Ooh. Destruction crystals. See, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to items of being of use. Everything is of use. That's a joker back there. That's two jokers back there. Let's pull one of them. Get kicked to death. And that stone. Guess what, folks? That is a throwing item. A throwing item that can be used. It's not elemental damage, meaning it's not going to do a whole lot, but it's still of use. These bombs that I've been holding on to, they do damage. And you make use of them. They're even part of the conditions for getting medals. And if you're going for 100%, you're going to need to learn how to utilize it. There's that level up for the hammer. I still need Evil Nail and the Lancer. Which probably means they're going to be on this side. Cyclone. Do I have any more Cyclone? I have one Cyclone. Let's see. I still need Beast. And I only have like 2 Beasts. So those are the things I need to get. There. Map generation, I've already stated it numerous times. I believe they're all procedurally generated. It's not unlike a roguelike, like, say, Enter the Gungeon. or Binding of Isaac. More ride pod fuel. Sweet. Won't have to worry about the ride pod for a little bit. But honestly, I think that those two games do map generation a little bit better. Because they all have something that's static to them, which is they give you a shop in the floors. This game does not give you a shop of any kind on these floors. Oh, sorry. You're probably hearing it. I'm like trying to hold back a hiccup or something. I think involuntarily. Get out of here. There.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
When it comes to weapon durability and their upgrades, in a sense, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild, a Zelda title. But I think that this game does it leagues better than them. Because when it comes to Breath of the Wild, as you all know, its weapon durability is ass. And when it breaks, it's just broken. You can't fix it. You can't do anything about it. It's gone. This game does it better because you can still technically use it, the weapon. Unless it's like, say, Monica's magic or Max's gun. In which case, well, it's there still, you can still repair it, but it's effectively useless. Your melee weapons, they're not going to be as effective, if not effective at all. How many floors are here? Okay, that many. Shouldn't be that many. Only Max's gun. Max's longest day. Oh, God. Well, if you've been working on Max's gun, this should not be a problem for you. However, you've probably noticed it, but I've been trying to get Max's shit up. I may need to do extra attack power to compensate. Let's see, how many does he have? He has 4. He only needs Beast on his gun. But I'm going to spend 4 points on extra attack power because his gun's damage is not fantastic. I know it's probably a bad call to make, but considering I need to buy beast crystals, and I don't have a whole lot of them, not gonna be fantastic. Oh, these guys. Come on. Ow! Dick. If this thing had chill, that would be nice. Come on. Yeah, this is not great. Even with the extra attack power, he's not doing a whole lot of damage. That is not fantastic at all. Build. Yeah, he's gonna need that. Topaz. What does Topaz give me? Okay. Nope. 8 on those. Is there... Do I have any that gives me 10 on... That gives me 10 on Beast and 5 on attack power. I'm gonna have to. I think this might be the first time I've used one of these gems for it. But that definitely needs more to it. Like, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get this. That gives me everything and a 10 on Smash. Emerald also gives me 10 on Beast. But he also gives me 10 on some other things, too. I'm gonna have to. Like, there's no going around this. Because I haven't been buying. I didn't even do that beforehand. Come on. I really don't like this. I may end up having to skip it. Because that is not a whole lot of damage. And when it comes to Max's gun, it should be the second most powerful thing in your arsenal form. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to be able to just fill these guys with lead. But that is not fantastic. That damage output kinda sucks still. Oh, and here comes that Joker. That was what I was kind of hoping to avoid. Well, the damage output was a little bit better. Come on. Come on. Another good thing I can probably say about equipment is that you can also improve the durability of these things, and very easily. Although it will just also mean just taking up some extra points for your build-up. Which is kind of why, and also like I said earlier on in the LP, you don't really need to, because that durability goes up anyway. Gun repair powder. One gun repair powder. Mimic? Not a mimic. More keys. A key. Stand corrected. But still, that's one more treasure chest that has a lock on it that I don't need to deal with. And that's a dead end. Okay. Guess I'm not going that way. But like, and some of the this is one of the bad points about this. Some of the requirements on this suck. Like, how are you gonna find these enemies in these dungeons? Are they later? Are they in a different dungeon altogether? And if you slay them ahead of time before getting that upgrade, is it going to count? No one really knows for certain. Ooh, hi club. Ooh, 11 damage. That's actually pretty nice. Come on. That is actually not bad. Kind of glad for that. Let's see. Paint. You don't need the paint. You really don't need the paint unless you're going for aesthetics. Ow. Let's go. There. But one of the bad points about this, about the equipment, and the amount of experience needed ramps up, but that's kind of typical for any sort of JRPG when it comes to a normal character's level up. Like, but it doesn't tell you how much experience you need and how many experience points these guys give for that specific weapon. And maybe that's kind of a trade-off for having something that's better than what, like, say, Breath of the Wild does when it comes to weapon durability and all that. When it comes to enemy types, yeah, there's a bit of a theme going on with it, but when it comes to, like, variations of repeating monsters, like, is there some sort of evolutionary process to this? Or are they just doing simple palette swaps? Like, this is a PS2 era game. We shouldn't need to do palette swaps like this. Hello, Spade. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh. There we go. I mean, shouldn't, but I suppose that's just something that a lot of traditional RPGs before this had done over the years. Nope. Nope. There we go. I think that was like 4 times I've had to do that. That one. Oh, that's not great. Alright, what's getting cut? My gun. I'm okay with that. To a degree. More paint. Well, if nothing else, that's useful for selling. Again, you don't need the paint. Unless there's something about this diorama that I don't know about. How long? Ooh, okay. I think this is like the 3rd dungeon I've gone through. Unless you're not counting that repeat I had to do. Sorry, I'm like kind of focused on these because I'm still trying to do the weapon condition. Like, I get it, it's just for a medal, but if you want to get like certain outfits for certain characters, you need to do these. And I suppose that's another gripe that I have. Like, just make it cost like more money than, like, say, materials. Because all it is just cosmetics. Either make it cost more or cost less. There we go. Oh, that was a dead end other than the exit. At least I know where that is. And then there's the shops. Like I said, we have one of the best shops in the game, and then it's in Chapter 3. Because now you don't have to worry about finding, like, element crystals, like the Sea Dragon, or the Beast, or Destruction. You can just go to that shop and buy it. Of course, this is also assuming that you have enough funds to do so. And even then, it may not even be overly necessary. You might, by the time you get done with this chapter, you might already have your ultimate weapon. At that point, what's the point in even upgrading it even further? Come on, buddy. Ooh, excuse me. Hey. No. Ow. Dick. And there goes my friend. It's gonna still be a while before I can even respond to him, and I'll probably do that by the end of this episode. Come on. I knew you were going to. There. see. I know this thing did a level up. I still need the beast. And I don't have any beast. Maybe I can spectrumize that? I know it's going to be risky, but... Yes. I mean, it's going to be unstable, but... It gives me, like, 1 point in exorcism, but you know what? At this point, you're not going to need it anyway. Ugh, I hate that. If it's like a fresh weapon, you're not going to probably get what you need. I was kind of hoping to get more beast over exorcism. But I kind of figured that wasn't going to occur. But it's worth a chance. Any chance, no matter how small, is always a chance, should be taken. It may not always lead to a good thing, but it should still be taken just for the experience, right? There. Those guys are the easiest ones to deal with this thing. I'm kind of glad for that. Spade? Debatable. Joker, definitely not easy to deal with. But club and spade are definitely easier to deal with for using the gun. This should be the last guy. And then we can either move on, or I can just go to the shop and get the beast crystals. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, sorry. I had to clear my... Yep, there it is. Alright, so that means everything else is a treasure chest. That's probably just going to give me paint. And got the medal. There's the red gate. Sfida. That is not worth it. Especially since the ball is probably going to still remain red by the time I get over here. Bundle of hay. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. And last treasure chest. A stoneberry. What the hell is a stoneberry? I've never had that item before. Oh, it's petrification. Oh, that's interesting. I know that some enemies are weak to certain status ailments, but I don't know which enemies and what status ailments they're weak to. I may end up having to look that up at some point. Though maybe not. I've been saying that I'll do certain things, and yet I don't do it. Which is kind of aggravating, not just on myself, but I'm pretty sure on you guys. As soon as I escape... wow, okay, well, English. Not exactly my strong suit, now is it? There you are. Alright. How long? Well... yeah, okay. I've only done 2 floors, and I'm like... roughly 40 minutes in, so I'll just, like, continue doing a little bit of georama. Also, God, I'm so paranoid now. This sucks. Every time I've either gone through here or gone through another place, I have found more of those tiny chests, and I don't like it. I still think I missed one because Max's defense is still like 4 points lower than Monica's. And it looks like there's nothing so far. Kind of glad for that. At least here. I'm sorry, that bugs me. Alright. So, when it comes to the Georama, alright, let's see. I think, 2, Hall of Sorrow, Silver Bench, and I know you guys are probably seeing this, but I gotta respond. Because we planned on playing World of Tanks. I know I'm still downloading mine, but yeah. Hang on. Let me rephrase this. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I've still got like 3 of these. And yeah. 2 and this. Nope. Okay, so I need to clean this up because that needs to be closer to the center. Place down the fountain. I'm trying to figure out where the center is. I have no idea. I'll try there. I need... Nope, that's too far. The thing about this is you have to be very precise. And I don't... 2, 3. That's still too far. I don't like that. Right about there, maybe? No, let's move it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we were gonna play World of Tanks, but we're both still downloading it. I think we were at tier 8 last time we were playing. There we go. Okay, that side is 4. This side needs to be 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. That... Yep. Okay, those are done. Path of Flowers. Next up... Well, first off, I need... Oh, I need gold bars for that. Okay. I have the Starlight Stairs. Hall of Sorrow. I can only make 1 Hall of Sorrow. But I need the silver benches, which means I need gold bars. Well, I know what I'm doing. That was weird. Didn't let me move around for a little bit. Okay, so where can I get gold bars again? I think Palm Springs allows me to buy those. I'll have to double check that. Let me see. Please sell them. No. Okay, I have no idea where to get gold bars then. Move. Chirac Mall, maybe? I don't think so. I'll have to look. Speaking of looking around, now that I'm this bloody paranoid about treasure chests. Like, alright. The tailor. I know there's a few shops here that I can look at. Gold paint, nope. Gift capsule, nope. Also, I have like 16,000, so money's not really going to be an issue for me. Also, silver benches requiring gold bars, that's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This is all food. Is there another? There's got to be another weapon shop somewhere. Right? Also, I'm pretty sure that is an item, if I remember right. But I don't remember. I don't remember much of anything, period. Let's see. This side... Nothing. Like, I am seriously so paranoid about the friggin' tiny treasure chest that can hardly be seen that I'm going back and looking. That's how bad this is. Well, this is just a weapon shop, so... It's got a couple of things. Weird weapons and whatnot. I will forever be paranoid about this. Also... Okay, never mind, that didn't give you an item. I think... If you needed gold paint for anything, that was one of the alternatives, I want to say. I don't think so, though. But enough about that. Next shop is... I won't be able to do the Venetia one. Balance Valley. Starlight Temple. There's like 3 shops here, but one is like food specifically. And I think it's Lao Chow's Bistro. So I think I'm going to go over here. This would be the most... One of these other two is most likely. Oh, those are spikes. This is so weird. Okay, I've got like 12 minutes left. This, I believe, is also a weapon shop. Yes. Mostly for Monica, but it also sells the moon armlet. It's weird. Alright, well. Best shop in the game is our last stop. I'm not going to go to the other food spot for this, because there's no point. They'll never sell the gold bars, but we need gold bars. And I would not be able to begin to tell you what you would need for the gold to make gold bars. So I don't think I have all of the photos for it. Yeah. Okay. And while I'm here, I might as well get some other things. Like 29 of you. 30 of you. I might as well sell these. I want to keep those, actually. Sell all of the paint. Like, keeping these is not necessary. Absolutely not. Sell the cheese. You're not gonna need cheese. Keep that. Sell the throwing items. Because if you're not using them, they're just gonna take up space. Can't do anything with that. Don't need the Digihammer. There. And then 30 Sea Dragon. Because let's face it, you're gonna need them. And even so, you still have 6,100 left. But this shop doesn't have it. You may end up having to make them, and I'm gonna have to look up the list. I don't like that. I don't like that it requires gold bars. For silver. If anything, you ought to be requiring silver balls for that. But no, it requires gold bars. Which makes no sense. Especially for it being the last Georama in the game. Alright. How long do I have? Alright, I got like 8 minutes. So I'm going to find the nearest save spot, which is like all the way over here. And I'm going to end things off here. Next time on Dark Cloud 2, hopefully I will have enough gold bars to actually do the silver benches. And we'll continue on our merry little way through those dungeons. Until then, this is Shadow Zotai, signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.